It's time for the Mohney Show. High atop the third story of the historic Gibson House overlooking beautiful downtown Centralia. The star of the show, Steve Mohney.
Yes. And with the opening buzzer, the Mohney Show is on the air. You know what, Paul?
Yes.
Welcome, Paul Walker.
Yeah.
It's Father's Day weekend, this coming weekend. And at the Mohney house, we've got birthdays coming up as well.
Oh, it's a busy time over there at the Mohney household. Yes, indeed.
It's a busy one. So Stephen's birthday is on Saturday. He was born June 15th, 1991.
All right.
And then Aaron's birthday is the following day. He was born June 16th, 1994. I was thinking, I don't know.
Well, it's quite the schedule you had back then.
It was a hell of a schedule, wasn't it?
Apparently very very orderly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what was going on. So happy early birthday to, we're doing this on Tuesday. So happy birthday to Stephen, 33. Aaron, my middle son, is 30. Man, the milestone with Aaron.
Yeah, old man Aaron. Old man Aaron now at 30.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. I appreciate everything. Anyway, it's a big weekend, so we've got birthdays, and we've got the Egg Day celebration going on out in Winlock.
I'm excited for Aaron, though.
Oh, yeah.
Now at 30, he's reached the age that he can officially take over as spokesman of Yardbirds.
Yeah, well, actually, Matthew's done that.
Matthews, I'm sorry, he's too young right now. He can't do it.
You know what, though?
Yeah,
I will tell a story. For folks that don't know what we're talking about, the Yardbirds used to have a spokesman. His name was Jerry Robinson.
Yes.
He was my principal at Forts Prairie School. And so he was about 6'3", 4", something like that. Very tall man, very nice man, good friends with the Mohneys, my grandparents, Dorothy and Luther Mohney. And he was kind of scary in school, though. But, when I, went along in school, he retired, and then he worked at the Yardbirds Family Shopping Center.
Yeah.
And so he became their spokesman. But he was also, I think, a radio guy at one point.
I don't know. That's before my time here.
So he would come into the radio stations, I think, both of them, and he would cut the commercials for the Yardbirds, and they had their little jingle, whatever you want, you find,
Yeah.
And he would do the commercials, and it was always, hi, I'm Jerry Robinson, that type of thing. And so one day, 1 week, he couldn't come in. He was sick or something like that. So Denny Murray goes in there, and he replicates the voice. It came out something like this. What was it? You got the jingle playing in there. Hi, folks. I'm Jerry Robinson from the Yardbirds Family Shopping Center. Over in the women's section, we've got brassieres on sale this week. That type of thing. Man, Jerry found out about it. He was really irritated. How's that for just a completely off-the-cuff story?
Hey, that's what we used to be able to do in radio. Now radio is...
You can't say that.
Well, you can say things, but radio's just no fun anymore.
It's fun. Some
I disagree.
Places.
No, it's not. No, they're all bad. I don't like them.
Okay, there you go.
Make me mad.
We
used to have fun. A lot of fun in radio. That's why you run into old radio guys. They pine so much for the old days because it was a very fun career.
It was a fun career. It's like, it almost made not making, dollars and cents, tolerable.
Exactly. Exactly. You enjoyed what you did. It was fun.
Benefits, hey, I just got, $10 in free gas or something like that.
But then, you have people who thought that they were a lot more smarter and more important than they actually were or ever were. And they kind of ruined it all.
Well, you have to understand, and I always said this about myself being on the radio, I'm just an idiot that really couldn't get a normal job.
Steve and I, 10 years on the air together, and we'd remind each other, we're not important. No. All we do is he sits there, plays records. Whatever, basically. Yeah. But we called it playing records.
Playing a record.
And would have these inane observation. He made Jerry Seinfeld look like, a baccalaureate from Juilliard or something like that. Hey, and then I'm in the other room as the town tattletale. Here's the news of really 95% of nothing
you
that
tattled on a lot.
I
of people,
did,
though.
and no one needed to know any of it. I mean, every now and then, like when the floods came or something, we'd actually have important information to pass on. But frankly, it didn't happen very often. It was mostly nonsense.
But I did tell you what happened on this date in rock history.
You did, many times, every day. I think.
I enjoyed that. I still enjoy
absolutely.
those types of things.
Maybe someone will put something like that together again one of these days.
You know what? There's a light bulb. Can you put a light bulb above my head right now?
Oh yeah, Ellie Mae. We forgot to introduce Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae is here.
Does that mean I have to turn the mic on? Hold on, stand by there.
Ellie Mae from Egg Days.
I feel like what you need here is a howdy, y'all.
Okay, say it now. You weren't on.
Do it again. Howdy, y'all.
There we go.
Is that clear enough?
Oh, that's good stuff. So let's see. We were in.
We're talking about your son's birthday.
Well, I thought we were done with that.
Okay, but that's where we left off, and then we got sidetracked. Okay. One of the sidetracks that we normally take.
Okay, so let's bring it back in for a second because I do want to be serious. Aaron Sean Mohney turns 30 on Sunday, June 16th, and I see Stephen more than I see Aaron, and I just want to tell Aaron I'm so darn proud of you. He's been to Louisiana, he's been back, he's in the Tri-Cities, and He's got a great career, and he's smart as a whip. And boy, does he help me with cars.
Okay, yeah.
He's very scientific.
I don't know why you don't call me more often in your help, to help you with cars, but nonetheless.
Let's see, what would Paul say? Why are you asking me that? And then that's how it sounds when you hang up.
Who is this?
Aaron tells me the how to tune up a car where I don't get all that scientific.
No.
What's the manifold pressure? What's it reading?
Yeah. How's the cam?
I don't know. What you mean? You mean for the shocks?
Is it an overhead cam?
Why are you stuck on an overhead cam?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
You saw that on your car?
No.
Overhead cam.
I heard someone say that once.
Oh,
friend of mine, Greg. You know Greg.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We used to go in and have maybe an adult beverage at a tavern every now and then.
Right.
And then we just start talking cars.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us knew anything. We just started saying things
about the overhead cam.
Oh, that overhead cam was giving me trouble. And then he'd talk about the points. And we had no idea what we're saying. None.
What year was your Maverick?
72.
Okay, so just almost away from points at that point. Get it?
I don't.
Okay, well, so GM went to the electronic ignition, the EGI, in 1974.
But Maverick was a Ford.
Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, so 72, 73, they were starting to phase out the point, the point.
Wow. Talk about killing a show. Start talking about car parts.
You were talking about car parts.
Yes, but that was nonsensical. You're actually starting to try and teach me something.
I'm not going to teach you anything at all. I'm just telling you, I was just wondering if the Maverick still had points. And that's why you guys didn't have any idea, did you?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay.
No idea. Jeez.
I'm exhausted. We've got a long ways to go here.
All right, let's get going here.
Anyway, happy birthday to Aaron on Sunday. And Stephen turns 33 on Saturday, June 15th.
Okay.
Happy birthday
to the boys. Absolutely. Is there going to be cake of some type?
There'll be some kind of a cake, and there's some hamburgers and some hot dogs and so on and so forth.
What kind of cake?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
To tell you the truth.
Are you making it or are you buying it?
You
haven't decided?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay.
I really hadn't thought about the cake.
Got to think about cake.
I was too busy trying to get his car together.
Yeah.
I'd like to present Stephen, my oldest son, with his car that I've been working on.
So you're ruining the surprise by saying that in the show right now?
Not at all, because you can't ruin a surprise when it's been going on for 17 years. Right, Ellie Mae? Yeah, see, this has been the longest car project. I'm going to write a complete story about it, or I'm going to have Ellie Mae help me out on that. And I'm sending it to Muscle Machines, one of the Hemmings,
Okay.
because we've got all these pictures from years ago when we found this Hulk out in this field.
Okay.
And now it's done, and it is quite pretty. So hopefully that happens on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If
it's coming to fruition
yes,
here, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if there's not like a wheel bearing out or something.
Oh, I know. Those are the Dickens, aren't they?
Oh, I'll tell you what else. Yeah, the biggest thing with your I got a muffler bearing that's just the.
Are you done?
You get the muffler bearing?
The muffler bearing? I don't know. Is there a bearing for the muffler?
There's no bearing with a muffler.
How would I know? I don't know.
Okay.
Is it one that moves?
Okay. Speaking of cars, I'm going to put my apologies for these glasses.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I don't like these.
Okay. Well, I like them. They
I
cost you a whole $1.
You know who I feel like I look like is was his name Gene or whatever, that guy with that crazy hair.
Gene
Shalit? Was that?
Gene Shalit,
is
yes.
that?
Yes.
Did he do the movie reviews or something?
Yes,
Okay.
with the stupid.
Wasn't he on the Today Show?
I think
yes,
so.
he was on the Today Show.
With Bryant
And of
Gumbel
course, you've made it big when you're also making an appearance on Family Guy, and he is in one of the episodes for some reason.
With these glasses.
Last night I saw the one with Donnie Most. That was in
mouth.
Yes, it's Don Most now.
Oh,
is
Don.
what that's what they had the cartoon guys.
Oh
say,
yeah,
so.
it's Don. Can't call him Donnie.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, we're going to a break.
Yeah. Are we?
Yeah, we're going to go to a break right now. We're going to come back and we're going to hit the road in downtown Winlock. But first,
yes, a word.
Yeah, a word from one of our great sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Summer driving is here. And of course, it's time to get out, get on the road. But I will say this, you can't drive your car with flat tires. And you don't want to get stranded somewhere because that's not good. I've had that happen before. I see people with blown out tires on the road with their trailers, with their SUVs and all that stuff. Yep. So you can save money with the Summer USA promotion from Cooper Tires, and they're available right now at Point S, Centralia, OK Tire.
There you go.
I've got Cooper tires on all my rigs. In fact, they make a great tire for your classic car too. It's called a Cooper Cobra, and it's really hard to find tires, because everything's so big now, 17, 18, 19, 20-ish, tires. But these are like 14s and 15s you can put on those classic rides.
Okay.
Yeah, and they make those. So you can check Point S Centralia OK Tire Factory for the big Cooper promotion. Save yourself money and like up to $100 on a set of 4 tires.
Okay. If you need them, you need them.
Absolutely.
And that's what I don't mess around. I don't replace one tire. When it's time to replace one, they all get replaced. Well, I want them all at the same time, because I'll tell you what doesn't work when you're out there and you got a flat tire is a bike pump and some duct tape. That doesn't work.
It doesn't work. And most of the vehicles now, they like all-wheel drive. You have to replace them anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I did put a 22-inch tire on one of my cars that had 13-inch tires, so it rode a little.
That's just on one side. That's nice.
The tire wore a little bit weird too.
Oh, oddly.
Yeah,
yes.
oddly. Okay. Anyway, they're open pretty much all the time, Monday through Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. Point S Centralia OK Tire Factory, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia. Let's go to the break. When we come back, we're going to downtown Winlock for the Egg Day celebration, kind of a preview.
The preview, yeah.
A preview right here on the Mohney Show. Summer driving is here, and it's time to hit the open road and explore. Get the tires you need and save money with the Summer USA promotion from Cooper Tires, and available right now at Point S Centralia OK Tire. Get up to a $100 rebate on Cobra Instinct, Discoverer Road and Trail ATV, or the Discoverer Rugged Treks with the purchase of 4 qualifying tires. See Centralia OK Tire for Cooper rebate details. Point S Centralia OK Tire also gives you peace of mind with a warranty good at over 200 locations. The Cooper Tire Summer USA promotion is on right now at Point S Centralia OK Tire on Harrison Avenue in Centralia. Hello, hey, it's the Mohney Show, and in honor of the Egg Egg Day Festival coming up this weekend. We're out here in Winlock today. Father's Day is on Sunday the 16th, so don't forget that. So we're going to get some shout-outs for folks who want to wish their dad happy Father's Day. And we're here at the IGA, Cedar Village IGA, so we're going to go inside and get a couple of comments, see what's going on for this weekend, so on and so forth. So I'll meet you inside. Okay, we're in the store here on the Mohney Show. We're out in Winlock. Egg Days is coming up this weekend. You've got Father's Day coming up, graduations, all kinds of stuff. Raleigh is with me. You have been a fixture of Winlock for years and years.
I've been here 45 years.
Oh man, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I hadn't met you before, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for welcoming us in the store. And we're kind of talking about Egg Day celebration. It's always a great time, isn't it?
Yeah. There's thousands of people show up and got a great parade. They've got egg salad sandwiches.
Egg salad.
They've got car show, everything.
Yeah. And a lot of the folks that go through the parade, I mean, they get there probably 9 o'clock in the morning, line up on the others, on the, what's that road called? First Street.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe some folks come in here, get some refreshments, go back out, sit next to their parade float or car or whatever they're doing. But it's a big weekend, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So we're inviting folks out to Winlock this weekend for Egg Days. But I was also thinking with Father's Day, and you've got graduation, it's really a perfect place to grab what you need for the family, so you don't have to cook. That's why we're standing in front of the deli right here.
Yeah.
You guys have the best chicken that I've ever had.
Yeah, we've got a full-service deli, salads.
Kind of one-stop shopping here, isn't it?
Yeah. We do trays, we do all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so
Full-service store.
now if
We also have a pharmacy and full-fledged meat department, which is really
nice
really
for the
good.
barbecues
Yeah.
and
Good.
top quality meat, right?
Yes.
And that's really something for a smaller town to have this staple, isn't it?
Yeah.
45 years. What do you? That's just good service, isn't it? That
Yeah.
you've been able to stay here.
Steak.
You're a legend. You know that, don't you?
No, I don't.
So as far as the deli goes, if folks want to order, a pretty good size amount of chicken or salads or whatever, what is your deli phone number that they can call?
Well, you can call the store, which is 360-785-4610,
Okay.
and ask for the deli.
Okay.
They can transfer to the deli or the meat department if you got something
Okay.
special you want, or
They can fix you up and get your,
fix it
your
up.
order ready.
Especially if you have a big order of chicken, it's good to call ahead, because we need time to do that.
Yeah, you can't
And
just
it's,
walk in and
yeah.
expect.
And it's going to be a busy weekend with a lot of people in town.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've got of course 8 days. The parade starts at 11 o'clock. I'm just doing this off of just bringing this, but the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and then the car show is going on as well, right?
Correct.
And then the egg salad sandwiches is just a whole bunch of fun for the kids. But later on, street dance.
Street dance. They'll have all kinds of vendors set up on
Okay.
Main Street too.
And again, if you you want refreshments, come in. Back to maybe graduation and Father's Day. Don't forget that. Everything you need, it's all right here. All your produce, all your vegetables, watermelon right there. Can't forget that. Okay, so again, let's just check out the deli real quickly. We're gonna walk over, see what they have here. Ah, yes, this is where it all happens. Say hi, gals. You're on the Mohney Show. You got all the chicken, that's what the good stuff, macaroni and cheese, all your salads, your lunch meat, your cold cuts, all that stuff as well. So you can come on out and get that stuff for Father's Day, and you don't have to cook and you don't have to clean up the mess. So we're heading over to the meat department, and we'll meet you over there. We are over at the meat department here at the Cedar Village IGA, and Raleigh is with us. You guys have a full-service meat department, which is it's almost kind of uncommon for some of the smaller cities, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. We've got a great meat, great staff. They do an excellent job.
Now you guys have, it's super quality meat out here, and mean, again, that's just nice. So you're out barbecuing, you're going to get the best cuts of whatever you're trying to do here. Educate us a little bit on what's in the old the case here.
Well, one thing, we make our own brats.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. And different flavors, different kinds.
Okay.
And people just love them.
Oh yeah.
They're great. Yeah.
And again, this weekend, they're having hamburgers, they're having hot dogs. Come on out, stock up. Now, if you have any questions about the meat department, the guys are right in the back there, and they, of course, can help you. And I would imagine if you're, if you're cooking for a whole bunch of people, it might be a good idea to, call ahead if you need a larger quantity.
Larger quantity of something.
Yeah. So with 8 days being this weekend, and again, you start the summer here, Father's Day, and all the graduation stuff. Stop by and see the folks out here at IGA Winlock. Stock up on what you need and have a good time at 8 days as well. Now we're going to go run around town, and if folks are out there that want to wish somebody Happy Father's Day or do a shout out or whatever, then we're going to do that as well. So Raleigh, thank you for having us in the IGA here. Don't forget, come on out, grab the chicken because it's my favorite. Okay, we're wandering around downtown Winlock. Actually, today's Monday, so the show drops on Wednesday. 8 days this weekend. I've been talking about that. We're wandering into businesses and just asking them if they want to do a shout out. And some people are looking at me like I'm nuts, which we all know that. It's the Mohney Show. But I did wander into what's in your business?
Inspirations Hair Salon.
And what's your name?
Nikki.
Nikki, how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for welcoming us in your beautiful facility here. And you've got a dad that you're going to wish Happy Father's Day to, right?
Yes, my dad, he lives in Morton. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
There you go. It's a busy day on Saturday. The parade comes through here at 11 o'clock, so some of these businesses may or may not be open. You're not going to be open on Saturday because it's just such a, there's so many people. But come back. Now, what do you do? I mean, is this a full-service salon?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so haircuts and
colors
foils and everything.
Yep.
Give us the name again so we can recognize you.
Inspirations Hair Salon.
Okay, right here in downtown Winlock. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank
Go
you.
for it.
Couldn't resist it. Had to stop by this giant rooster here. I've been out here so many times, for the street dance here at the club, on the night of 8 days. In fact, I think I played music here one time during a street dance back like in my 20s or something like that. I don't think I've ever seen the rooster. Have you seen the rooster? Oh, you've seen the rooster. So the giant egg is bigger than this rooster. Oh, I guess, now the rooster wouldn't have had anything to do with the egg. Okay, I think I'm getting into a Seinfeld episode here. When Frank Costanza's talking about the rooster, somebody said, that's perverse. Anyways, watch Seinfeld. So we're going to head down to the Club Tavern and talk to those folks down there. They're going to have a big street dance on Saturday night. It's always a good time. They block off the road. And I do believe, I'm not going to say it right now because I'm not sure who's going to be there, but we will get that information from the folks down at the club. So we're heading down there next. Okay, we're cruising around Winlock, and it's a little quiet today because not obviously, but it's Monday. We're out here before all the festivities take place this weekend for 8 days, and Paul is with me, and April, sorry, April's with me as well from the Club Tavern. This is one of my favorite places to come out here during 8 days in the evening after the kids we take them home. Tell us what's going on. I mean, you've got a lot of live entertainment here. Give us the rundown on Saturday.
Can we start Friday night?
Sure, yes, please do.
Friday night, we're having a party in the house. The club is hosting all the music on the jukebox. We have some awesome bartenders going on. So it's a pre-8-day party here Friday night, starting at 9 o'clock. Then we will roll into Saturday. We will open up at 10:30. We're going to be having delicious breakfast burritos for sale in here.
Your food is fantastic. I've had it many times. So come on out and have breakfast. Now, you get things underway at 10:30. Parade starts at 11 o'clock. Do you open at 10:30?
Yes.
Okay, so get here a little bit early before the parade and everybody starts lining up, the streets here. So, Paul, how many years have you guys been doing this?
We've been doing it for 14 years.
Okay, so street dance has been going on for. Did the street dance go on before that, or?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Now you close the street off, and usually the bands they set up. Is it usually on like a trailer or something like that?
Yeah, we get a trailer
Okay.
and set them up across the street and have beer service out here and inside, and we just get super busy and fun.
then right here, that's the entrance, and then they come through, and you've got everything fenced off for the beer garden, right? Okay, so tell me about this 2-Minute Miracle Band. I think I know about them, but
that would be to you.
that's you, isn't it, April?
We have sure known the boys since they were young.
Yes, they're
There's
fantastic,
local
aren't
guys, Lewis County, and they rock.
they? Yes, they
Yeah.
they really rock. They're a lot of fun. So if you're out and about, if you're on the fence or whatever, come on out. These guys get away. What time do they start?
8 o'clock.
They start at 8 o'clock.
Saturday.
Now you've got, on Saturday, you have a DJ here as well.
We do.
Tell us about that.
We have Just the Basics DJ. They're local as well, and they'll be playing from 4 to 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
And,
7, somewhere around
you
there.
can get lunch all day long, right?
We have a menu, full menu on egg day.
Okay, and then 3 o'clock, that's when the beer garden opens. Yum, yum. You usually have somebody
Yeah.
right here, don't you?
We do.
With ice cold, in the ice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like
Beverages.
camping beer. Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so how long does the band play?
Till midnight or later.
Or later? But it's going to be a great time. And the weather looks like it's going to be nice as well. Yeah,
Yes.
because I've been out here, I mean, we've all obviously had a few, they're never rainouts.
Right. No.
Because
never.
we're here in Western
Winlock.
Washington, but it's going to be a great time. What's your prediction on how many people you think might be in the parade this year?
In the parade?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, those volunteers have been working hard. It's going to be a full parade.
it's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
It's going to be a great parade.
a well put together celebration,
Yes.
and the Winlock egg. Now, how much do you think that thing weighs? I think it weighs 600 pounds myself.
I have no idea. No idea. No idea.
Anyway, folks, get out here early. Come on by and get some of the breakfast burritos. Those are tasty.
Yes.
Parade starts at 11 o'clock. I know I've said that quite a few times, but line the streets is always a great time. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on.
Thank you.
I'll see you on Saturday
Thank
night.
Thank
so
you. Look
much.
forward to it.
It's gonna be a good time.
We are back in the studio here at the Mohney Show, and really had a good time talking with April and Paul
Yeah.
at the Club Tavern in downtown Winlock, and they're going to have their street dance. Of course, they told us all about that. And 2-Minute Miracle, these guys are fantastic. Great band. Come on out and check them out. Again, if you need more information, you can give the Club Tavern a call at 360-785-3143. And there's a ton of other stuff that's going on. We're going to check the official roster here, the schedule in just a couple minutes.
And you're talking about egg days,
I'm
right?
talking about egg days.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just
So,
to be clear,
to be clear,
this is why you're in Winlock.
this is why we're in. Well, yeah, everybody knows. It's.
I'm not sure you made that clear, though. I wasn't clear.
Well,
Now I'm clear.
Are you clear now?
That it's about egg days.
Okay, it's about a giant egg.
And
I stood in front of a rooster,
right.
and then I said, I did a Seinfeld reference. Where does the egg come from? Is it the rooster, the chicken? Who? and then I said, that is perverse. That's Costanza's dad, by the way.
Yes, it is.
It's a reference to Seinfeld.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're going to head down the road to Roy's, and Ray is going to explain
All right.
free ice cream and other stuff that's going to happen during the Winlock Egg Day Festival.
All right. I'm excited.
Okay, so
Okay.
stand
Yeah.
stand
Free ice
by.
cream.
Free ice cream.
Free ice cream.
Right there. Okay, stay right there. We're going down the road right now on the Mohney Show.
this, we broke into a building in downtown Winlock. Now I'm really just joking, but we just came from the club, and now we are with
Ray Watson. Yeah, Ray Watson's my granddaughter, Addison. So we're down here. So we're the owners of Olympia Vodka, of course, and we live here locally, which we love this community. And we purchased this old building 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Right?
But when I first walked in here, it was, obviously the potential on this side is huge. Over there, it's kind of the same, but
yeah.
You have done so much to the inside of this particular side, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first, during Winlock Egg Days on Saturday, the reason we're standing here with this window is because this is the walk-up window for...
It is. So we donate ice cream. So every day it's be free ice cream here. It's kind of a donation type thing if you'd like to donate. And all the proceeds go to the Winlock Historical Museum. And so that makes it a lot of fun for the community. And sometimes the line, it's hilarious. So the parade will go and people kind of catch on, what? Free ice cream. So you gain new friends, which is great. And the line just extends out. It's a lot of fun to see people.
So now tell us your name again.
Addison.
Okay, and where are you from?
Arizona.
Okay, so you're up here visiting with Grandma and Grandpa, right? What do you call them? Papa and Grandma?
No, Papa and Mama.
Okay. Okay, so what's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
Okay. Now, do you have like an inside scoop here since he's, your grandpa? Can you get extra? What do you think? Yeah? Okay, good. I'm just checking here.
Free ice cream.
Do you help hand out the ice cream? No? You think you might maybe next year do it? Okay.
She's the tester.
Okay, very good. All right, I want to invite my producer to come in here, and we're going to kind of do a little bit of a tour and talk about what this is going to become. So come on in.
Bring it in, Brady.
Okay, so we're behind the bar here, and when this opens up, this will not be permitted, will it? I can't come behind the bar.
No.
So now, what's it going to be in here?
So this is going to be a cafe, right? Years ago, I brought my daughters in here. We'd sit right at these chairs and we'd get a breakfast,
Nice.
And that's been missing for a while. And that was the intent when we purchased this building, is to turn it back into a cafe. Work on the cafe side first.
So I can come in here, sit at the bar, and you'll also have booths here as well, or tables or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can just get a pot of coffee, and I can maybe read a paper.
Sure.
But more than likely, look at my phone and just, have some coffee, put some creamer in it, and order whatever I want. And just be chill, right?
Old school, that small town cafe feel, we hope. We're not sure when it'll be open. We know we're trucking away. Everything is brand new electrical on this side now, just passed inspection for that. Sheetrock is due. In fact, I have an inspection later today to look at my sheetrock, my screw holes, and how everything's put together. And so we'll see how that goes.
Now explain to folks what it looked like, because I came in here right after you bought it, and it looked remarkably different. I mean, tell us what it was like when you first bought it.
It was crazy when we first bought it. Everything is like it was, but now everything's framed up and covered up. But what I found was a little bit concerning to me was all the electrical was in pretty bad shape. And so, while I think it was safe and secure, we just elected to pull all the electrical out on this side and redo it. And so everything is upgraded to code.
Love the lights.
Yep. It's all LED lights now, some good savings there in electrical. The kitchen, of course, will be one of the last things to do. It's framed up now. But
hey, where's the bell? Grab the bell so we can give that cook the business.
Yeah.
Bring that bell down here. I don't know if can you reach it up there? There you go. All right. So you're waiting for an order, and he's not done yet. So hit the bell and say, hurry up.
Hurry up.
All right. That's what's going to be happening here.
What's the modern answer to that, right?
Hey, another business here in downtown Winlock. This place is doing great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy in the back here. I think I showed you guys earlier because the ceilings had 3 false ceilings. And so I pulled the first one out. It was like, oh, cool, and I was like, oh, no, it's another one. And I pulled the second one out, the third one out, and got all the way back to shiplap, and now it's gone. So now the ceilings in the back are at 12 feet almost. Any
surprises in the second false ceiling or anything?
Nothing. There was not a coffee can full of gold.
No Christmas decorations.
There was nothing. There wasn't any. I was looking for that antique thing, like somebody had an old Coke bottle on the wall.
Maybe like a gold egg or something like that.
Nothing. That's a bummer. I'm sure they were taken years ago. So, yeah.
I'm sure it was. Give us again an idea when the window opens up for free ice cream on Saturday.
The window opens up right around parade time. And so
Okay.
people kind of filter in and they want to grab an ice cream, which is fun. They can eat their ice cream and watch the parade at 10 in the morning, 9 or 10 in the morning. And then it goes well past when the parade is over, so the line usually extends. And I think last year we gave out over 800 ice cream cones. And so it was just a constant. We've got a couple of high school girls that help us out, so Essie and Ellie, our neighbor girls, they jump in here and they just hand out ice cream. And of course we'll be there to help as well too.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Lisa is also going to be down here to help. And,
Lisa's actually.
I want to make sure that we throw this in here because I've known your Lisa for many years, and she's the. No offense.
Yeah.
She's the brains behind the operation.
She is.
Yes.
She's the brain. She's my conscience.
Yes, she is.
She's your conscience. She's all the above. She's the person that makes things happen.
Yes.
Right. And so that's what I mean. I'm the labor and the muscle behind the deal, and she's definitely the brains.
And she's out doing her thing right now, isn't she?
She's she headed to the distillery to do some work and some permitting and pay some bills today, and then she'll come back down here.
And if you head down to the club on Saturday night, for the street dance, you can get Olympia vodka. And I don't like vodka traditionally.
Right.
I don't know what you do to this.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
smooth.
It's clean, yeah, very clean.
It's
We're
very good.
Very careful how we make it. We always feel so blessed that we have that Olympia brand and that we're local. We love that. So
Very cool. So you guys actually drive the water truck. You told me the story. Tell us the story about the water truck.
Yeah, so we have about 1,050 gallons worth of tankage on the back of the truck, and we pull up and we check in at the clubhouse at Tumwater Valley Golf Course because the well is literally in the middle of that golf course. And
this is the well for the.
It is the
artesian water.
Yeah, the artesian water. And so what we'll actually fill up, takes about 20 minutes to fill up that truck with artesian water, and that's the only thing that we use to distill with. It's the only thing we use to cut the product with. That water is just a cat's meow. Your grandfather worked at the distillery. I have a picture of your grandpa.
My grandpa, I still have to get you that, but
brewery,
he was an engineer for Union Pacific Railroad, and as he got a little bit older, they put him up at the beer, at the brewery up there, Olympia Brewery, and he was switching all the cars in the yard there. So and he did a commercial. So TV commercials and print as well. So Bob York, we'll get Bob. We'll show a picture of that sometime. Ray, thank you.
Oh, you betcha, anytime.
Take care.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being on the broadcast today. And I like that Arizona. It's nice and warm down there. It's pretty good. Okay, we're heading back into the studio. I'll see everybody in the studio with Paul pretty quickly here. But come on out to Winlock. Egg Days, things get underway at the club on Friday night. There's, of course, the parade, the car show, ice cream, everything on Saturday. It's going to be a great weekend, and the weather actually looks pretty good as well. So we're going back to the studio. We'll see you back there with the Mohney Show.
Thank you. Come get ice cream, right?
One of the things we're talking about ice cream with Ray Watson at Roy's place.
Yes.
Because they bought Roy's place in downtown Winlock.
And so Ray is running Roy.
Yeah, well, Ray's working on Roy's, and we showed that in the last clip.
Yeah.
And of course, Lisa, she's, like I said to Ray, she's the brains behind the operation. But the thing I kept thinking about was, he was talking about ice cream with his granddaughter and how many they handed out last year during Winlock Egg Days, about 800 ice creams.
Just I have to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to call him Ray?
No.
You see, you don't have to call me Ray.
I need Oh, boy. You got to be sharp when you're dealing with Walker because he'll pull something from the 1970s. Now, you don't have to call me Ray, but you don't have to call me Roy. Okay. No, I was going to say, I couldn't help but think about, the entire time that Ray was talking about the ice cream. Hey, what about some of that Olympia vodka?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we, hey, sit down, come on in. We'll have a little bit of that orange stuff.
Yes.
That is tasty.
That is tasty.
And so, with that, Ellie Mae told Ray a funny story about the Olympia vodka because they brought the Olympia vodka into the studio. Ray did.
Yep.
And we did a taste test right around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was December, and
coincidentally.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the story.
Well, you know, when we were done, Ray gifted us each a fifth of the Olympia vodka. He gave me a fifth of the citrus. And I think it was about 3 weeks later, we found out baby number 3 was on the way.
So I mean, inadvertently.
Yeah. So I told,
oysters, Olympia vodka.
Yeah,
kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
I told Ray that, and he said, Olympia vodka, that'll get you pregnant.
There you go.
Lisa commented on Facebook and said, new marketing strategy?
It's very possible. Congratulations. You're cooking right up there, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun in downtown Winlock, and a pleasure to talk with Ray about Roy's, and that's coming right along. They're going to open that up, Roy's, and it's going to be a diner. But he already explained that to us. With all that being said, here is the official. This is the schedule.
All right. This is Egg Day schedule.
This is the Egg Day schedule.
I like it.
So on Friday, they do the Queen's coronation. So the Egg Day royalty coronation. That's from 7 until 9 p.m. That's where they crown the Egg Day princess.
Yes,
she gets to ride around in that egg.
It's
the float,
Eggmobile or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And then Saturday things get underway early, so it's breakfast at Rowdy Rooster Bistro.
Okay,
that's from 7 till 10.
Pancakes only.
I'm not sure what they have there, but the community breakfast is at the Senior Center. From 7 until 10 a.m., 7 until 3, breakfast and lunch. It's a youth fundraiser, and that's behind the Timberland Bank on 1st Street, easy to find. Flea market from 7 a.m. until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you might be able to find some of the stuff you're looking for, Paul.
I'm not looking for anything.
Well, you're looking for stuff.
What am I looking for?
I don't know, like a new rake and some shovels.
No, I just, you know what? I just cleaned out my shed over the weekend. And in fact, I might bring down some stuff.
Okay, good. Do you want to do the Egg Day run? No. That's registration from 7.
Is there an Egg Day stroll? I might participate in that.
Okay, stand by.
There's not a stroll, but there might be a crawl after the street dance.
Exactly.
That's not pretty.
9 a.m. until done. It's the Egg Day Run 5K walk, jog, or run.
I like how there's no limit on the finish.
That's at the WHS gym.
My goal would be to be done by cheese days.
Paul walks over to Toledo and he's still got an egg salad sandwich. All right, man, this thing's a little foul. But can I get myself some eggs?
Yeah.
I mean, some cheese.
We need some cheese now. Yeah. Trying to make an omelet.
Yeah, I know you're trying to make an omelet. Winlock Custom Car Show. Is it it's on Front Street, I believe.
Okay,
East Front Street. There you go.
I don't think you're going to have trouble finding all of the things. Just get to Winlock, right?
No.
And get to Winlock.
The elementary school soccer field is where you'll find the food, the commercials, vendors and all that stuff, the craft fair. 11 o'clock is when the parade starts.
Okay.
That's always a good time. And then free ice cream cones. Those are at Roy's place. 11 a.m. until gone.
Until all the cones are gone.
I got to figure out a way I can send some kids up there. Hey, go get me one of those. Okay, bring it back. Is Mohney out there?
Yeah. Hey, do you have any lactate and sugarless ice cream so I can finish the day?
Exactly. The Lewis County axe throwing, that's from 10 to 2 at the Events Plaza on Karen Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah. Don't stand behind the target, though.
Free egg salad sandwiches. That's on 1st Street outside of the Rowdy Rooster.
All right, I
knew you do it. That's after the parade. Okay,
I need some information on these sandwiches.
Okay, hold on. I just want to do one more, and then we'll talk about the sandwiches. Because I like Jeff Evans, and he's doing his magic show from 1:30 until 2:30 at the elementary school in the gym. Okay, the sandwiches.
Now, are they just egg salad? Is it on white bread?
Yes.
Now, they don't add like celery or onions
I
or
don't think
things
so.
like that, right?
I don't think. I think that they just do a simple egg salad sandwich on white bread.
No, that is
Ellie
how
Mae?
it's supposed to be
Ellie Mae,
done.
right? I'm pretty sure.
I believe that's the case.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
That's my
the
recollection.
ingredients, I think, I could be wrong, but they come from the Cedar Village IGA.
And I don't think.
Well,
they
I
do
think
it.
the Cedar Village IGA would have an onion, a pickle,
I
or
know-
celery.
I know they do, but I
That's
think
what I'm
that-
saying.
you
So
know-
it should be mayonnaise,
An egg.
mustard, and eggs,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And
That's how I
coming
like
from
it.
the IGA is a little bit nostalgic for me because I don't think they do it anymore. But do you remember how they used to distribute those in the parade? They had the giant motorized
Oh,
shopping
yeah.
cart.
No, the shopping cart.
Yeah.
We've got to get the shopping cart back.
Yeah.
You know, when we talked to Raleigh at the store, he said that they hadn't been in the parade last year. I think things kind of messed things, when COVID was around. But
Yeah.
he goes, so yeah, we got to get back. That's so cool. I'd love to have a shopping cart and just drive it down I-5.
The large shopping cart. Well, my understanding is that one of the homeless camps has taken that, and that's the upper echelon for the homeless is having the large
one
shopping
the
cart.
motorized
Yes.
one. Yeah, don't you?
There's a level
yeah.
of shopping cart ownership. So,
Yeah, so if you have one of those little mini Safeway ones,
yeah,
you're a peon.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
if you're like the Grand Poobah, right?
There you go.
Ellie Mae, what'd you
Queen
have to
bee
say?
right there.
I was just going to say, I had heard at one point that the deal was the shopping cart rotates to all IGA locations.
Oh.
And so
okay.
there were competing events, and it's hit or miss.
Okay,
whether
so
they
they
can get a
don't
hold.
actually own that.
I don't think so. I guess you're quoting me because we're on the podcast, but I had heard at one point that it was like a franchise-wide type of thing.
Yeah,
So
you know what
kind of
I'm-
like the Wienermobile,
No,
I guess.
okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to call Sharon over at Lewis County licensing and Twin City licensing, and I'm going to figure out if it's registered.
Okay.
Well, they'd have to have a license on it,
Yeah,
right?
quite.
Do you get a
Just
trip
you're
permit?
quite the investigative reporter here. So-
That's what I do. I do a lot of investigative reporting. It's very important to find out who has the Wienermobile and the
Yes,
shopping cart.
yes.
Also, if you have any parade questions about Winlock Egg Days, I have been a judge for that parade twice in my life. So,
one
random
thing.
thing.
I did want to add this, that the Mohney show was going to be in the parade this year, but with the unveiling of the house and Stephen's birthday, we're going to have to make it next year. But I talked to Ray Watson, and we might do something together.
Okay, there you go.
So
Yeah,
next year,
yeah,
that
I
sounds like a good
yeah.
time. Once again,
We need to get you a big wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Well, can we get one of those big 3-wheel bicycles, and then I'll tow you. The Mohney Show coming to you.
Really, anything to make me look like an absolute jackass.
Oh yeah, and I'd look real sharp on the front of that whole contraption.
Fall off his balance.
Yeah.
Gotta have one of those 3-wheeled ones.
I've never seen a 3-wheeler with training wheels on top of it.
Yeah, the wheels out here and then the stability.
Yes.
Okay, so I did want to make sure that folks know about the breakfast because this is going to be good.
Okay.
Here's the menu. So again, this is at the Odaquah Senior Center, 119 Karen Road, Winlock. Pancakes, eggs, sausage, biscuits and gravy, a beverage, coffee, tea, or orange juice. Adults, $12, children, $7, and 7 until 10 p.m. at the Odaquah Senior Center. That sounds good.
All right.
Oh, stand by. She's got more information.
I would just add to that a lot of people don't realize when the Winlock Senior Center throws an event like that, I believe that the money stays with the Winlock Center.
Oh, good.
It doesn't go out to like the other other area centers. It stays with their local board,
Okay, good.
which is kind of cool.
I'd just like to point out that they put pancakes in front of eggs on Egg Day in that menu. So let's fix that for next year.
Boy, hold on a second. Let me get the pen.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
Egg right there. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to somebody.
Yeah, can you, while you're checking out the licensing of the large shopping cart, maybe you can look into that as well.
Just check that out. Free egg salad sandwiches. We did talk about that.
Who is providing those, by the way? I'm just curious.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing here. Brought to you by the Cedar Village IGA.
Okay, yeah.
Our closet is your closet. That's what it says here. The Rowdy Rooster and a few generous donors. So IGA, our closet is your closet. The Rowdy Rooster and other donors as well.
Do we have any idea about how many sandwiches they give out a year?
You know, I wonder. Do you know?
Because then I'm thinking about, you know how many eggs you got to boil and then peel?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's
you
work.
know, if you're really good at boiling eggs and peeling them, I can peel an egg in about 3 seconds.
If you've boiled it correctly.
Yes, exactly.
Otherwise, you're chipping it off.
You don't do that. You got to get those things out of the water, hit them with cold water, and just start doing this. I mean, I worked at a restaurant. You had to do them fast.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I did it.
According to previous news coverage, in 2012, there were more than 1,000 egg salad sandwiches
Holy moly.
distributed.
And they'll be handed out after the parade outside of the Rowdy Rooster Deli and Thrift Store. First come, first served.
It's got to be at least an egg a sandwich, right?
I would almost think 2 eggs a sandwich.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Depends on, it depends on how much, you know, if you just, if it's just.
At least, I mean, 1,000, that's 1,000 eggs.
When I make an egg salad sandwich at the house, it's a serious situation.
Well, I know, but you're not boiling 1,000 eggs and have some vat of. What is that?
Let's also
stirring it. That was stirring it.
It's an odd way to stir things. I'm not sure. I want to be around anything that you've stirred at the Mohney household.
All right.
Wow.
Let's also appreciate for a moment how much inflation has driven up the price of eggs.
Oh, my
Somebody
word.
is donating a lot more money this year to make that happen.
Eggs are, they are very expensive. I mean,
come on. Come on.
Expensive.
They're not. You know,
what do you? We're not going down that road.
I mean, it's like I just got some for $2.29 a dozen.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I don't know where. I mean, what kind of are you buying? Gold eggs or what? What are these special eggs?
And they were like $3.69 for a dozen. When that was like the generic whatever brand. I mean,
I don't know what you're buying.
Well,
you're going to the high-priced egg store.
I didn't have time to drive all over town to look for the best price on eggs.
You just go to the egg. So is there just an egg store only now, or?
Hey, you know what? I thought we agreed to keep that the secret.
I think that's called a farm, Paul.
I don't know.
And the egg store. Oh, maybe a farm.
I don't know.
I buy my eggs right there by the Veterans Museum, right by the steam train. That gal back there has got eggs.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, she's very nice. She's got corn at the end of the summer, too. Oh, it's good corn.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. Okay. So, is this on?
Yeah, I think so.
Does anybody watch this?
Well, we enjoy ourselves, so it doesn't matter.
I think we're going to start advertising the fact that it's actually on the air, too, at themoneyshow.com. So
we're starting to get some things put together here. It's coming up on a year anniversary year for you being at Eli Sports and the Eli Network. So
I think it was right. It was, I do believe, right after the 4th of July.
Yes.
I remember that because it was the first 4th of July in like 25 years or 28 or something like that I didn't have to get up after the front yard blew up. And go to work at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, this year you're going to have to.
I'll
need you in on the 5th at 5 a.m. sharp.
Yes, fair enough. By the way, the Stones up in Canada on the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Won't be there.
Yeah, you're not going to make the trip.
It's officially off.
Okay.
Yeah. So saw them in Seattle. It wasn't enough, but I would imagine they'll be able to catch them in Vegas at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
they'll be
they'll do some mini tours and then probably head to Vegas. Really quickly here, I did want to mention this because it's time to plan for this. And Chip over at the Veterans Museum has all kinds of stuff going on. But don't forget, June 22nd, that's a Saturday. It's the first car and BMX show. And this is going to be a great time at the Veterans Memorial Museum, 9 until 1 o'clock. Great time, fun, stop by.
That's June 22nd.
That's
right?
June 22nd.
June 22nd,
So it is coming up. That's the following Saturday after Father's Day.
Yep. Gotcha.
So we got to get that out there, but we'll talk more about that, next week during the Mohney Show as well.
Only note I want to add on that is I've seen the trophies and they are amazing.
Good.
They're totally worth coming out for.
Can you tell us what they are or not? Is it a surprise?
I'd have to revisit, but last I saw, they were big trophies in the photo. So
they made some trophies one year. They were like pistons and homemade things.
I'd have to go back and look again. I just remember they were big and impressive. They're not the little framed pieces of paper you get and they just put in your windshield. It's a real deal.
Paul wants to put together a trophy that's an overhead cam. Is that all you know? Do you know anything about an overhead?
Yeah.
How about a manifold? You know what that is?
Well, it's a man who can bend. I don't know.
Paul's father, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what you had to work with.
Hey, he's the problem. I'll tell you that right now. Too much of him.
Yeah, he was certainly a mechanic, wasn't he?
He could do more than I could, but I'm not sure.
Okay, just
as long as a buckhorn was within reach,
yeah,
he'd get some things done.
I can see that, and that smoke that just
exactly. Always, just anyway.
Yeah, times like that you cherish about your dad. That's good stuff. With everything that's gone on here with the broadcast today, I've completely forgotten. Are we going to take another break and come back with final thoughts? Or is this final thoughts?
Yeah, I thought we had some events you wanted to talk about.
Okay. So I'm just making sure because, most folks have a producer right over there that says, hey, in fact, take the break now, will you please?
I mean, I can be that kind of producer.
I'd rather if you weren't.
I don't even know if we're actually recording right now. Did you turn the sign on?
I did.
On.
Yeah, I turned it on.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we have a picture of the sign yet?
I don't know.
Oh, I will take one.
Okay, take a picture of the sign. It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, thank you. I told you thank you.
Hey, I didn't get a note.
I know you didn't get a note. Tell you you want to know what I told my mom? If you're waiting for a thank you note, the mail just stopped. That was back when you mailed. Anyway, final thoughts. More. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
More information, a couple of events going on for Father's Day. We'll do those when the Mohney Show continues after this. At Tyler Rental, quality equipment and helpful counter pros save you costly delays. For projects big and small, Tyler has Genie man lifts and forklifts, Deere excavators, welders, and generators, plus new tools from Steel, Milwaukee, and Hilti. While you're in the store, shop for hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, hearing protection, and much more. Contractors and homeowners depend on Tyler Rental for selection and well-maintained equipment to avoid downtime. Tyler Rental, 153 Hamilton Road, south of Chehalis. The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia. And we're back on the Mohney Show. It is time for final thoughts, Paul. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Yes.
Father's Day coming up.
Father's Day's coming up.
Few events.
Yep. And this one's going to be a great time. So it's the Father's Day card show on Sunday, Father's Day, 9 to 1 at the Cooks Hill Community Church. And if my son Aaron, whose birthday is on the 16th, if he was sitting right here next to you, Walker, he would tell us the funniest story about when he went to daycare there that I didn't know about until he was about, 27.
Okay.
Apparently, when he was going to daycare there, he just climbed over the fence and left. I think he was about 4 or something like that. That's what I said. Did what? I didn't want to be there. Of course, when he was 4, he acted like he was 20.
Well, he did drive you to work in the morning, so.
Okay, so it's a free car show, and first, second, and third place prizes. You can get signed up at Cooks Hill. Oh, they put it all together. CC.org/car show. Yeah.
Okay.
Just look it up on Facebook.
Yep.
really a lot of fun. It looks like there's going to be some refresh. Oh, you can buy lunch there. There we go. So coffee and donuts for early car owners arriving. Lunch is available for purchase. And they're also going to have the Lewis County axe throwing trailer.
Okay.
It'll be at the Father's Day car show this year as well. So, if you haven't gotten along with Dad over the years, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity.
There's a lot of axe throwing going on.
A lot of axe throwing.
So,
and, if you want to get even with Dad, then. Hey, Dad, stand right over there for a second. And Ellie Mae, I do believe, has some other events going on.
Are you ready for me?
I am ready for you.
All right, let's go, Ellie.
All right, in no particular order.
Okay.
This Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. will be Sammy Steele at the McMenamins Olympic Club. That sounds like that is a trio of performers.
Okay.
So it could be interesting. McMenamins is always a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Also of note, this Saturday from 6 to 11 is the Barn Bash at the Southwest Washington Fairgrounds. That will be featuring Chris Gunther and the Honky Tonk Drifters. There is a beer garden for those over 21.
There you go.
Silent auction, live music and dancing. Tickets are $10 each, so it's a great fundraiser. I believe that raises funds for the rodeo.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So now when is that again?
That's this Saturday from 6 to 11.
Okay.
So
if they can schedule something that starts at about 9:30 p.m. and runs until about 3 a.m., I can make it.
And I stand corrected. It says it is a night of fun supporting our youth in agriculture. So that may be for the youth
No,
fair.
that's a good cause.
Yeah.
But great cause either way. Also this weekend, and not to be overshadowed by Egg Days, but it's Swede Days.
Oh, yeah.
Happening
out in
in
Rochester.
Rochester,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a parade. They do a whole bunch of stuff. There's a schedule of activities. Look it up if you're interested. There is also here in Centralia on Saturday an afternoon event. It is the summer kickoff that is hosted by Kiddin' Around Downtown. If you've attended a Kiddin' Around event before, they're very well done. They're going to have a donut eating contest, a photo booth, giant bubbles, arts and crafts, outdoor games and activities, and then they always have lots of resource type providers.
Now that sounds fun, the donut eating contest.
Yeah, and also a three-legged race and sack race. Paul, three-legged race?
With who?
You and Steve.
No, yeah. Oh, boy.
I'd pay to watch it. I'm just saying.
So at some point, I do want to, and I've been thinking about this for quite some time. I really want to put together a pie eating contest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to replicate the movie Stand By Me. So I got to have the mayor there because then a complete Barfarama.
I mean, they do the blueberry pie eating contest at the Blueberry Festival.
Yes.
In Mossy Rock.
How is it? I have not seen that. How is it?
The pictures are fantastic because you can't use your hands.
So do you have to tie your hands behind your back and just eat it like
I don't know that they actually tie them. They might just hold. I'm not sure how they do.
Everything's a movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So like Ralphie's little brother on A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
When the mom says, "Oh, show us how the piggies eat," and the little brother's
It's a good moment. One last event from me. There's another car show and Father's Day barbecue happening Saturday at Sharon Care Center. And I mention that one because this event notes that it's hosted by the Centralia Cruisers.
Okay.
And it says they will have Pink Vibe Entertainment providing us with great music. I'm glad they clarified because Pink Vibe could go a lot of ways. And it also says there's a barbecue from 12:30 to 2:30, free event for everyone.
Okay, so that's at Sharon Care.
Yes.
Harrison Avenue.
1509 Harrison Avenue in Centralia.
Okay, get them all together. Get those cars out there and get them going. Incidentally, I've got a couple of cars, but they don't run.
And of course, Emerald Downs, big day for Father's Day is always a huge day there. They're giving away something, but and the fathers, I think, will get a chance to go out on the track and run. I believe.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
showed me a clip of
there's
that.
a few. That was Grandparents' Day.
Okay, when the guy fell down.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that went face first.
Down goes Ranger.
This last Sunday was Bulldog Day, and so they had bulldog races.
Now that's got to be interesting.
In between. So they had the bulldog race. They had the French and the English style of bulldogs, and they ran. And then the corgis are coming up. Those are huge. There'll be 10,000 people there for that.
Now, tell folks, because you handle so much of the promotion and the highlights and all this stuff. Give us the information on where we can, find highlights from
Emerald Downs.
Yeah,
with
you. It's with you.
EliSportsNetwork.com.
Okay.
Go there. And then, right now it just started. Ellie Mae and her huge staff have helped us put together a top 10 races of the week.
Daunting.
That I believe is, hopefully we'll have that out tonight, our second edition. So we're getting better at that, but a lot of coverage there. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Horse racing in the Northwest. Some sad news, frankly, on Sunday. Golden Gate Fields in San Francisco shut down, and they're done. It is history. I think it was
how many years?
I can't remember if it's 61 or 81 years, something like that. And so used to be West Coast horse racing, Del Mar in San Diego, Santa Anita, Hollywood Park in Los Angeles, Los Alamitos and Fairplex in Los Angeles, Bay Meadows and Golden Gate in Northern California, Portland Meadows, Long Acres, of course, Yakima Meadows, Playfair, and Exhibition Park in Vancouver. And now, it's like 12 major tracks. Now what's left is Del Mar, Santa Anita, and Emerald Downs.
Now, what's the
Exhibition Park is still, but they're not on. They're in Canada, of course. So,
what's the cause of that? Is that internet betting? Is that just
internet betting and changing landscape and things like that? Yeah. Absolutely. Some states have taken care of horse racing where others have not. The West Coast has not done a real great job of protecting horse racing.
It's a fun event.
It is. And that's the fun thing about Emerald Downs is that they do the hard part well, and that is get people to show up.
Yeah.
Large tracks are asking Emerald Downs, how do you get so many people to keep coming? It has been an annual event for many. You go back to 1933 when Long Acres first opened, and ever since then, folks in the Northwest look forward to the summer, whether they're coming out once or twice or many more times.
Right.
It's always an event.
Well, I think that
they keep showing up.
It's not like, say wagering in a casino. It's about the animals. It's about the excitement of the names of the animals.
Yeah.
That's kind
the
of
pageantry, the colors and things like that. I worked there for the first 5 years in the promotions department there, and we did a survey. And the survey was one question: why do you come to Emerald Downs? And I thought, this is silly. You come to bet on the horses, right? I was wrong. They come to see the horses. That was like 48% of the respondents, 47% or 49 and 48. But, the others bet. And then the others came because someone brought them there. But that's why it is more than just sitting at a slot machine.
Exactly.
It's very social. You've got 20 minutes in between races. You can walk around. It's, you've got a park out there, a grassy area, and they put up kids events out there, and they run around and they're screaming and yelling and having fun. Sure. And when you go to a Mariners game, not to say there's anything wrong with that, of course, but if you're taking a 4 and a 5-year-old, how long are they sitting in those stands?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to go do something. You got to walk around, and here that just kind of makes it easier.
And they have a chance to see the horses.
Yes.
And that's gold right there.
Yep. The jockeys walk right by. They shake hands with them. They say hi. The pony horses that guide the horses around the track before the race, they're there, and a lot of them will come up and they can pet them and things like that. So
and even
it's very interactive.
The horses that aren't going to race anymore, they're past their prime. There's some of those that don't they tour, prance them around
well, no, they end up being what they call a pony horse. And that is a horse that will come out, and they're trained like that. And they are very well taken care of, and they're very well placed when they're done racing. There's a lot of different groups that now take them in. A lot of them turn to jumping. That sport, they turn into pretty good jumpers and things like that.
Jump rope? Or?
No. Yeah, well, jumping over hurdles and stuff like that. Jumpers. Equestrian. Still like that.
No, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Anyway. And I'm so impressed with how much about horse racing and the joy that it gives you by covering and being up there. I mean, this would be like if I got to cover Jagger and the Stones and the Beatles every week. I mean, it really would be. I mean, it's like that's how much Paul loves horse racing, and it's not about the wagering. It's about like what he just explained. It's the fun. The whole thing. I mean, it's just great.
It can be a complicated game. It can be very complicated,
but it's no idea what.
But it can be very simple as well at the same time, and that's the beauty of it. So that's what I like about it.
Okay, so Eli Sports.
Yep,
that's where you'll find the
EliSportsNetwork.com.
That's where you'll find the highlights. It's gonna do it for the Mohney Show. I saved the best for last.
Yes,
and I'm gonna wish my father. Happy Father's Day on Sunday, because I know he watches the broadcast, and thank you very much for supporting and watching. My dad is Luther Daniel Mohney III. That is his name, and so we call my brother LDM4 so there's 4 of those guys. And happy Father's Day to my dad. And this is a guy that taught me how to work on cars.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that had cool cars when he was young, and it just got me into the car thing, the music thing, the musician thing, and always had time to fix this garbage that I would bring home. I said, Dad, I got this car, and I'm trading my other car. There's just a small problem. Somebody cut all the wires on the steering column. That's fine. I can fix it. He fixed it. I think for a little while, though, because it was really complicated, I think when you had to use the brake lights, you had to put a couple of wires together.
Okay.
But it was super. It got fixed. So anyway, Dad, love you. Have a great Father's Day. And that wraps it up for the Mohney Show.
All right. Happy Father's Day.
You want to wish your dad a happy Father's Day?
I will wish my husband happy Father's Day, because he is absolutely the best dad for little boys.
Well, you've got 2 fantastic little boys.
Yep. I got Skylar a T-shirt that says like the Godfather, but it says the Train Father.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes.
Oh boy, she'll call me and say, "What are you doing?" I'm watching a train video.
Of course. Yeah.
Anyway, happy Father's Day. Have a wonderful week, and we're back next week here on the Mohney Show.
You're a shining star, no matter who you are, shining bright to see that you can truly be. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.